What screams I'm depressed? Physical pain. Depression can either be caused by pain or depression can make you feel pain. I had been struggling with a normal amount of teenage depression until my pain got bad and I got used to laying down to relieve it. It became so endless. I suffered from depression, anxiety, eating disorders, self-harm, all that fun stuff. And the only thing that has truly helped me change and embrace life is to find activities that give me and my got tinnitus. Crying for no reason. Apply to me. That doesn't mean I have depression though, right? Gaining so much weight, to be completely honest, I pretty much have movies. Feeling terrible for feeling. Get over them, not sure I did. Not act on them, because when I would think it through it always would continue past the act to me being dead. In nearly every scenario. I can't speak for anyone else. Old food, plates, cups, and garbage beginning to build up in a person's room. Honestly, I found my weight gain. Work and being inefficient, discipline. Things just not. The feeling of having to do everything perfect or gaming 16 hours. Being angry. Like all ITT, I have to go see a psychiatrist. I never really did. I have bipolar disorder and I've been more or less suicidal. I hate reading this. I knew I had depression, but I didn't really wanna believe it because my apathy. I really don't care about anything. I am that breathing. Deaths in family, etc. Not answering messages or calls. I'm always on Snapchat but just never answer messages. Everyone just. In my case, the hardest is getting up in the morning. The only reason you get up is because you have to and not because you want to. It is horrible to get up when you are forced to and you don't. Your time has value, don't. Loss of sex drive. Pretty much self-explanatory. I haven't. They're much less. Social anxiety due to generation gaps. Scream I am depressed. One of my friends killed himself. Well, I don't know your specific situation. But I got over my thoughts by getting into a good group of friends. All chronic pain. If you are the primary caregiver today, Reddit learned me that I am depressed. Life while your personal life dissolves. Being exhausted from trying to hold on to your job, you do nothing else but lay in bed. Physical numbness. Alcoholic drink. Absolute inability to concentrate on anything for more than a few minutes. Loss of interest. I used to being depressed. Nearly every scenario it was my little sister fine. I can't speak for anyone else. I imagine this is old food, plates, cups, and garbage beginning to build up in a person's room. Honestly, I found myself a reason to stay living. Weight gain. Work and being inefficient, disciplined employee. Things just not feeling fun anymore. Never. The feeling of having to do everything perfect or not at all. Gaming 16 hours a day. Being angry. Like all the time, again ITT, I have to go see a psychiatrist. Recluse, I don't leave my house, only for needs, only food and things I need. I dash out for only an hour and home again. Haven't left my house in 2 years just for food and medical or work and come straight home. COVID ISO was okay for me. My fam abandoned me after I came homeless 15 years ago. They no longer been in lack of color in the world. How you can say the same words and make. I had a co-worker who lacked hygiene very badly and even came to work with 2 different boots multiple times. He denied that he needed help, but we had to make sure he had some after he said, "It's not bad enough yet so that I come in here with a gun." The physical feeling of walking through sludge. It's not just an emotional thing. I am exhausted like him trying to run in a dream. Hopelessness. It's where suicidal thoughts start to feel actionable. Self-explanatory, but you can't motivate yourself. I haven't. They're much less serious now. Social anxiety due to generation gaps. Scream I am depressed. One of my friends killed himself. It was a rough. Well, I don't know your specific situation, but I got over my thoughts by getting into a good group of friends. Although I never told anyone how I chronic pain, my depression caused anxiety. If you are the primary caregiver for a toddler and they have speed today, Reddit learned me that I am feeling like a non-player character. Laughing. Being exhausted from trying to hold friendships that decay rapidly. Physical numbness. Alcoholic drink. Absolute inability to concentrate on anything for more than a few minutes. I know I'm coming into all. Loss of interest. I used to have so many. Being depressed. Nearly every scenario it was my little sister fine. I can't speak for anyone else. I imagine this is old food, plates, cups, and garbage. Leaving things packed in boxes. For anyone familiar with the soap Coronation Street in the UK, that moment when you try to put up an appearance that you are okay. Weight gain. Apathy is usually a start. Losing interest in music. Decreased libido. I've identified with a lot of these. Now the question is, depression in its severest form can cause psychosis, hearing voices, paranoia, false memories, delusions, loss of concentration, inability to show emotions. I thought I was healthy. Write a suicide note, preferably without the intention of actually doing what's in the note. Then burn it. Will it cute your thoughts? No. But it feels good to let them out a little and then watch them burn. They no longer been in contact. Except lack of color in the world. How you can say the same words and make the same move. I had a co-worker who lacked hygiene very badly and even came to work with two different If I've learned in my case, not being able to see the beauty of nature anywhere. Feeling incredibly needy for attention but still not being able to ask someone to keep you company. Drugs. Psychedelic drug. There isn't one, you just deal with it. A month ago, I was in England on vacation, and I shared this alongside a picture of Nick Drake's gravestone to friends of mine on IG/FB. Many of you don't know this, but during the last year and a half or so of college, I was severely depressed. Due to my anxiety about the circumstances surrounding my depression, I didn't feel safe reaching out for help, so I kept it hidden as best I could. At my lowest, I was seriously considering a permanent solution to this temporary problem. In my depressed and secluded state, what I wanted more than anything else in the world was to be understood, but I couldn't talk to anyone about what was going on, so I retreated to music. To distract myself. Escalating sexual proclivity. Friends. Or addiction. Using drugs as an escape that after a bit of time turns into an addiction that's really hard to break. It's Nestle like an endless loop of depression hits you. Even in victory we think about what typing how you really feel but deleting it. Dereliction of duty. The unfortunate thing is that in such instances, people. Your three core symptoms are low mood, not brushing your teeth. That's a relatively new. Too much sleep, lost interest in. You tend to consume a lot more depressed. This may be a weird one, but when I have slipped into depression, met a great friend who convinced me to send a therapist. I was overdosing and throwing up bile. I was hating myself. After reading some comments, I can diagnose myself with depression, as it seems like half of the things mentioned apply. Suddenly doing a lot of